Ashokan, administrator for Sri Guru Raghavendra Cooperative Bank. He has been with us for more than a year now. A lot of groundwork has been done by him to trace and track the various wrongdoings done by him. He has been striving hard to find out ways and means to set right this plight of depositors. I am sure he will be successful shortly. He will be addressing us. We had Mr. Gururaj and myself had given the depositors chance to raise their questions. So almost around 200 to 250 questions had come. We collated it, reduced it to around 35 to 40 questions. And Mr. Karant has also given the detailed questionnaire. So that has been submitted to him, and he has been kind enough to address this members gathering, and he will take over now to answer these questions, and after that he will broadly tell about his views on the questions, answers. Further, after that, we can have question answer session. He will be able to answer this. And also on behalf of Seven Sangha depositors, welcome Mr. Ramesh, Mr. Karant, Prasanna, Shailaja, Krishnamurthy, Mr. Satyavati, and many other members who are present here. I hand it over to Mr. Ashokan now. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
I joined on 11th November, so it's not 1 year over. Then I can, but some of you people may not be able to see it. So I joined on 11th November, so maybe in a week's time I will be completing a year.
Why is this? Because of the mask.
I joined on 11th November, and in a week's time I will be completing a year. Though I joined in November, the real work started only after December, third week. You are all aware that I was not well and all that. In fact, this meeting, I wanted to inform the depositors because I cannot write a big story because a lot of things are there. And added to that, I was finding a lot of misinformation, false information and disinformation, whatever you tell, were getting circulated. And though in my other meetings I have tried to tell people very clearly, don't spread misinformation. It's not a secret or something which I am doing. It's a banking job. But there are certain confidentiality things which I have to maintain, like a customer's details cannot be shared in the public domain. Not only the customer's details, his transactions, his deposit or loan, whatever it is, unless there is a process for that. So then I also requested this, even one of the architect of this misinformation, I don't mind naming him also. When he started this FB meetings, I said, anytime you feel that I will try to answer, I have no issue because it's through Zoom meeting or FB meeting, I can always answer where I can clarify the things instead of carrying this information. But somehow, because of various work here also in the bank and my preoccupation and his agenda of not getting this members cleared, so then I thought let me request this. So they are more than you welcoming. I should thank you for making this, because I am not able to reach many of the depositors. Tomorrow there will be a news item, maybe in the newspaper also, that I am propping you up, but still I have no issue, because you can never work with only accolades wherever you work. You should be prepared for that, and I am prepared for it. So before I start going to the question and answer, I will just brief what all I did till now and what I propose. People are asking for plan of action and all. There is nothing like plan of action. I started in December in right earnest and took stock of the situations. Then I found the bank was run by the same old staff who were actively involved in defrauding customers as well as the looting the bank. I have no hesitation in saying, using the word looting the bank, because now, except two, remaining all have been dismissed. I have conducted inquiry, provided them all the proof and also opportunity to disprove that. And now it is left to them to go to the court or to see that what I have done is wrong or not. But it's purely on documentary evidence only. I have conducted the inquiry and they have made money. I did not go detailed investigation into each person because I got the audit trail. If I, from the audit trail, I can find out what all the transactions right from the day they have joined the bank. I can check, verify what are the frauds they have done, what are the transactions which they have authorized and all that. But it takes a lot of time. Already I joined in December, somewhere in January only this thing started coming out. Then I thought, running this bank with these people runs high risk, especially even when I joined, the authorized signatories of the account were these people. The accounts were being operated by them. So right earnest we started the work, basically trying to find out who are the good staff, who are the staff who are to be kept away. Fortunately, what started with the guesswork proved to be right, based on documents, based on whatever I came across, and many of the staff also, they have really worked with me. In fact, the present staff, I don't find till now, till they are proved guilty, I can always say they are innocent, and I don't find any malafide in their work earlier, though they have done certain entry-level transactions and all. So I completed that tallying and reconciliation 2019 and 20. Before you call the auditors in any business establishment or a company or a bank, your accounts should be tallied. Maybe one head or two heads which are not critical, you can keep that pending, or with a difference you can tell the auditor that you can give a report. But here the entire accounts were not tallied, reconciled from 2019-20. So my first job was completing that, and when I initially estimated, I thought it may go up to June, tallying and reconciliation itself. But fortunately, I had some good staff from Canara Bank, retired staff, who did the work. They in fact supported me and they completed the job well in advance. I could complete by February end. In fact, March first week we were ready, and we called the auditors. But auditors started the work a little, they started in first week itself, but initially one person came, then two person, then in a slow space. The audit work in our banks, it is completed in 2 months. That is in April first week they start, rather they come just a few days before 31st March. By 31st May it has to be completed, and we are supposed to file the audited balance sheet and financial statements with the stock exchange where we are listed. Since this is a cooperative bank, that condition is not applicable. But I initially went with the estimate that big banks they complete in 2 months. This is a small bank. It's not even a size of a medium-sized branch of our banks where I work. So the maximum they may complete by June, even if you take 3 months. But somehow the things went on up to August end. We completed the audit. In fact, I had reached the stage that because the auditors also, it was totally new for them. So they took a lot of time, fear and things. Each time, even just before signing also, they were asking a lot of queries. But finally, they have given a report after satisfying themselves with whatever is available. And whatever is available, I have provided them. I have not concealed anything, including documents which are seized with CID. Whatever he has given or he or they have given me, I have given them. And they cannot do an investigation. They have done a samples check, and rather bigger samples in case of loan. You must have come across in the report. They have sent a balance confirmation to all the borrowers, and how much replies they have received, they have also mentioned that. So fortunately we could complete the audit because that was very critical for to do something further. So once I completed that, then the next question is filing of income tax return come. For that, tax audit has to start. That also is sent approval, got the approval, and they have started the work. The tax audit is very important for filing the return, because the last year the 1920 whatever loss I have shown, the time is already over for filing the return. It is December of 2020 was the last date. So we are in 21. So extended date, everything is over. So now they will not accept at all. In fact, extended date, if I file without accepting the loss, they would have accepted the return, but that would not have benefited us. We wanted even the loss also to be accepted so that it can be carried forward for 7 years, which is there in the Income Tax Act. So now tax audit is going on. Parallelly, we have sent because the permission for filing the return, CBDT, that is Central Board of Direct Taxes, they only can permit. We have made an appeal. Just I think maybe today or tomorrow it may go, because the chartered accountant had to consult the local commissioner of income tax, who was asked to help them out. So it may go today or tomorrow, it may be sent, and once it is sent, then we will read that. In the meanwhile, tax audit is going on. Once it is completed, tax audit will be over. So in the meanwhile, we were planning, once the audit was over, 2021 audit had to be started. Director of Cooperative Audit, they have sent the appointment letter, but from the current year, as you read in the newspapers, it comes under RBI. Till now it was an appointment report is to be submitted to Director of Cooperative Audit. But now from current year onwards, it comes under the RBI. RBI does the appointment. So we have parallelly sent the request letter to RBI, and he is going to start the moment he completes this tax audit. So 2021 will not have much impact. Okay, we had a meeting in RBI also. It was discussed, and RCS, in fact, RCS also had come to RBI. RD was present. After discussion, it was agreed that pending this 2020-21, I can send a note giving the various options which are available to the bank. And based on that, in fact, I had prepared the note and I was about to send. Then this DICGC issue came up. We received a mail saying that they are going to conduct a training and they will issue the guidelines and all that. So then I thought, let me wait for because before this sending the proposal, I had the time to go through some of the deposits and verify and all that. In fact, one of the staff whom I wanted to lodge a police complaint, got the audit track. Some of the things which are out, based on which he was charge sheeted. Other than that, I won't. Because once I have to lodge a complaint, it should be a competency report. I cannot send in piecemeal every week or today he has done, tomorrow he has done. Okay, so I had started that. While doing that, I came across a lot of fake accounts. So then I thought, because the staff himself is involved, because one or two accounts I had listed in the charge sheet. In reply, he never said, I don't know anything about that, the party. But he replied that he has done it at the instance of Maya. That means he doesn't deny that he has operated the fake account. He has opened the fake account. So the fake accounts, if I can quantify, that will be assuming to be even 100 crores. It is a good number for a prospective investor, if at all, if you are looking for a revival. So then I thought maybe this DICGC also, because they insisted that I have to take a fresh KYC document. My fear was if I take fresh, they may, accounts which are not there with the KYC, they may lodge the claim, but still, since they say as per guideline I have to take, then I was supposed to take that. So because of that, I thought maybe some of the depositors may not turn out. It turned out to be true, but not initial. The first round we received the application or the expectation, but the second round things are coming up. Now maybe after second lot after I send, I need to again maybe put the people in detecting this, because time is very limited. We have started, in fact, one or two persons, I have told them to check because it involves a lot of time, which I think many of the depositors are not aware. See, I cannot declare an account, declaring officially, that is secondary. I should have a doubt, like a FIR is registered based on a prima facie information. If I find a transaction in account is a fake, I can freeze the account. I can tell him I will pay only after verification. So I need to verify the source of the credit in those accounts. If 10 entries are there, if 9 turns out to be genuine, I cannot do anything. 10th entry, if I get as a fake or something internal credit, then I can freeze it. So this exercise also we have started, but it requires a lot of time. Parallelly, we are also seeing that wherever possible, verify this KYC documents which they are doing. So the first lot, based on the first lot, I have already sent a note to the RBI as well as RCS, giving the options. There are various options now, how the bank can be revived and what are the options, how to go about and all that. I have sent the note. So there were some discussions in a video conference with RBI. And still not, they have not confirmed whether they are sent, because even last few days back also there was a phone call again, because balance sheet as such, it is like normally what we have in the bank is totally different, and what we find in the bank here is totally different, and the reporting also, financial information also is not as clear what we can make out from it. So they were having a lot of doubts and all that. So I have clarified to them. Then I said I am ready to send a letter confirming once again all those details. Then they said we will come back only once we finalize what are the final things. So you can send a single letter instead of sending letter at each stage. Okay. So I am thinking they have not sent the proposal. Maybe any day they may do it after they study because they also in turn have to discuss with this. And parallelly, once I have sent, I am expecting that they will permit me to float a EOI, assuming that revival option, if they agree for that. So EOI, I cannot simply, once it comes, I cannot float a EOI and just sit quiet and wait for people to come as if it is some golden goose or golden egg which they will come to collect. So I need to contact the people, which we have started, and some of the depositors also. They approach me and they are also seriously doing it, and I am also contacted several. Some of positive things are there, but these things, how it works out is what I have seen in the market is, when you study the market, you think you only, rather your system is tuned to get only the positive things. Only when you go to the market with the EOI, like you float a IPO or FPO, then you will know how much it is subscribed, because the reports you will get from people. So I am not overconfident or confident, but I am keeping my fingers crossed. But efforts are there, so that because tomorrow if a EOI is floated, these people should be ready to at least participate in that. If there is no EOI, first of all, it will be a bad image on the bank, and revival will be very difficult. So that is why I am trying to see that, as I said, some of the depositors are 2-3, I don't want to name them also, they have said that they are making their efforts, and seriously they have done some good job also. And I feel that we should get some people, so that if we tap some 10, 20 or 30, at least 5 or 10 will come participate, and out of that 1 or 2 serious bidders or qualifying bidders will be there. So this effort is going on, and parallelly we have this DACGC. It's taking a lot of time because it's totally a manual exercise. Most of you must have expected once the application is submitted, maybe within a week's time it gets over. It is not over. In fact, auditors, they had first lot they completed. They said they will come somewhere in November, 2nd or 3rd week. But yesterday they are informed and they are landed today. So the applications are getting, because I thought we will scan before they come. Even the last week before they came for the first trip also. But somehow the 20,000 scanning, it's taking a lot of time. So then they have to check, means we need the applications physically arranged customer ID wise. We are arranging now during checking, and lot of verifications also happened during that. Again it has mixed up. Now since 3 days, the entire staff I have put them in rearranging. It looks like a foolish job, but there is no other. So today again they have landed up. Today I have told very clearly, you see that whatever is arranged, they should return in the same, or at least what they have removed to check, they should keep it separately and give it. I cannot do this exercise. So now they are doing the verification. Hopefully they complete. Then maybe November last we may get the 29th. That is what they have informed us. We will get the payment. Then again the payment we have to do through NEFT. There again a manual process. Means individual accounts I have to credit. Then again debit based on the payments received which they are yet to confirm. That is why I have not put on the website officially whether you will get 4 or 3 questions are there. As I said, 99% it will be only net of what has been paid already, but still we have to get that. Pending that, we have already prepared the started because the file which you have sent, it contains only the customer ID. It doesn't contain the account number. It backend he has given that information. Now we have to verify the application, and that staff had started around 12,000 they completed, but still 8,000 is there. Now this rearranging work, the sorting of application is going on. After that they have to do that, and once we complete the payment file, there again as I said, where we have detected irregularities or fake credits, fake deposits, we have freezed those accounts. Those accounts have to be kept aside, and remaining we have to see that the NEFT remittances go to all the depositors. We want to see at least in the first lot to the maximum we can send it to IDBI because they have to do the remittance. So wherever straightforward accounts are there without any much transactions and only savings account without deposits and all that, we are trying to segregate that and see that it is done. So that will take maybe another 2-3 weeks because there's another 8,000 verification also is there. So while making the payment file, they are also verifying the source of credit from the day the account is opened. Then mentioning the account number, and again second time, because initially if you have missed any information like account number or NEFT, IFSC code, any mistakes and all the second time. So that also will take time. So in the meanwhile, this tax audit will get completed, then we have to start this. This is as far as the way forward, and I will come to the critical which many of you have been asking as far as the recovery is concerned. See, recovery is even in a bank, any bank or a branch, it's a tough job. And when you get recovery, you cannot, nobody can tell when the recovery happens. It's a process. You start the process, the fruits start falling. Maybe you know the fruit season, it may come during that, but recovery will not happen like that. When you least expect, you may get it or you may not get. Sometimes you have to like pitch till the last stage. So in this exercise, when we are doing all those things, we are also trying to do the loan recovery part, and we started earnestly issuing notices. Then I found that where the borrowers are coming for repayment, when we checked, as I said, I think somebody has said the old staff could have been used for all that information. I have used them also, and what they have done also is misleading information. I knew that. So that is why when they see, I use the same staff for identifying these fake entries. They have identified. I have asked the software vendor to remove that, like you erase in a system, because in the live system it cannot be done in a test database. It was removed, and he has given me a recalculation. Now, based on that recalculation, I have issued notices. When they come for payment, when we checked, we saw there were fake credits in many accounts. That too by saying buy cash. Initially, I thought buy cash may be a genuine entry. When we checked up, it's a fake entry. So again, I have to remove that. I have to recalculate because I cannot ask the vendor again because I have to do the entire exercise for 3,000 accounts. It's impossible. 1,800 if you leave. Almost 1,200 accounts, it's not possible to individually do that. So my only option is when they come for payment, I have to verify. Or when I issue the notice, because initially I issued notice, then I found this mistake. So now, by any chance, if somebody asks for a statement and we give that statement, Tomorrow he goes to the court, I will have to stand by that unless there is an arithmetical error. Then if I say there is a fake credit entry, then I have to prove to the court that it is a fake entry. So now we have decided we will verify, then only issue notice. And we are doing it, but it takes a lot of time because recalculation of one account statement, it takes a lot of time. In fact, out of 4 staff whom I taught them how to calculate interest, 2 have left, only 2 are there in the bank now. Those 2 also have resigned. I requested them till something happens, you continue, they are continuing. They are only doing it. So after they do, either I have to check or the CEO has to check. Normally he does, or I also do many times because 2-3 accounts, if some customers come and so without doing that, that is the basic issue I am finding in loan. In fact, one of the the staff, dismissed staff, told somebody, my friend was saying, let him reconcile the loan accounts, I will challenge karke. It's what he has told is true, but we can do it. But the handicap, the problem I am facing is staff. And recovery is not so easy. In fact, yesterday I received a call from the MP regarding one loan account. In fact, that was one of the first account which I gave the calculation and he paid the amount. And then after paying, we were about to issue the discharge deed. Then the note came to me because without my signature, final approval, they should not execute the discharge deed. I told very clearly. When the note came and we checked up, there were a lot of fake credits, not through the loan account, directly he has received, and some through his SB account. Then we checked everything. Then at that time they told some are genuine deposits. Then we gave him the details. He paid the amount. Now then I said, now I will check once again thoroughly. I got every entry in his SB account and loan account. Then I found there are 30 lakhs credit to his account, which he has drawn. Then we gave the details. Then he gave some proof of 15 lakhs where he has remitted from Vijay Bank. Now remaining 15, as per my record, he has drawn. He says 10 lakhs he has not drawn. But on the back of the check, Santosh has signed for 10 lakhs check. But in the front signature, it appears to be the customer's, but it may be forged also. I am not sure. I can only say that it doesn't tally. Forgery can be confirmed only by a police or the forensic department people. I said it is at this stage. Now in fact I was to write to CID, or if RBI permits to provide a forensic and get his opinion. If he says it is a forged signature, then I will take the less than 10 lakhs. What is the due? I have already calculated, let him pay. But I will sign the discharge deed only I get a confirmation from the forensic department that this is a forged check. Otherwise 10 lakhs he has to pay. And each account is like that. It is one of the account I am telling, and this was been going on since 3 months. Because first when he came itself, the amount has now, it is around 20 lakhs loan. It has not gone to his account. I was wondering why he has come forward to pay the amount. Then when we checked deep, called him, discussed, then we could find out that from his SB account, some has gone as RTGS directly, left directly to his contractor who was building or repairing his house. So every account when we 28 borrowers, that Jashwant Reddy and that single case itself, it has taken nearly more than 3 months to provide the details to CL. And still we are not able to complete that OD account because lot of transactions are there. If I have to provide the details to accept OD account, all other details we have given, I told him it requires time. Because every transaction has to be checked. The instrument has to be removed from the slip bundle. Slip bundle also, it was all messed up. I got the bags, plastic bags, and got it arranged so that now we can, at least we need not waste time searching that. So like that, each account out of the 25, if each account, if I have to verify it, I require it has to come to me only because even the CEO is not as experienced I have in dealing this type of things. He is basically worked in operation branches, not much at the administrative office, and more so fraudulent. In fact, that account which I was telling, he had also signed, he said I have verified everything. somehow sixth sense I said, no, without, let me check, then only I will sign करके. Then when I checked, 30 lakhs had gone to the customer's account. So we can't believe that. Like even when I go through everything, I try to see that everything is verified. And one thing is, once it goes out of the bank's hand, mortgage is discharged, we will not be able to recover a single rupee. And again, this 28 accounts which is circulating, even I have seen when I have got it verified. It is not that each person who is named in that has taken the loan or he has received the money. From the bank records, many of them are in different names. In fact, this list, even immediately after I joined also, I got it through WhatsApp. Before that also somebody had received that, sent me also. And after I took charge, I got the list again redone by one Mr. Gururaj. I think you may be all aware. He was looking after loans in this bank. He was dismissed. Before dismissal, I made him to prepare the list again with account numbers and all that. And I cross-checked. He has only done it. He has given it to Santosh. And I think he remembers what he has given. Because I was told he has been there in the bank right from the day the bank was opened, and any loan information used to be handled only through him. So he has given the same details, like many of the accounts, the name, what they have mentioned, he is not a borrower at all, nor a co-applicant, nor he has given his property, a security. And in case of the president and vice president and CEO, Mr. Maya, not even a single loan is there in that name. Though in the list it is there, 24 plus another 4, name it is not there. So it is not that I have not gone into that, but each account, if I need to proceed, I can bet with ordinary banking experience, they will not be able to do any recovery. So then you may say, then how do you think of going for a revival? It's only, I am only thinking loud. See, you have 1,000 crores, 1,400 is the loan quantum, 400 is advance against deposit. Assuming 400 is, it's a fraud, there is no deposit. See, if somebody wants money, somebody has to be given money, simply there is to open loan on deposit without any deposit. You can open that in this bank. Even that society's property which is purchased opposite our building, it is purchased by opening such an account. The entire amount has been opened and there is no resolution from the, I have asked them if you have resolution, if you have deposits which you have asked the bank to lien mark and give the loan, you tell me, because that purchaser had some fake deposits. That's how I came to know that this money has gone from here. And that loan has been closed again using our own money. It's not that society has paid. And each transaction, unless you verify thoroughly, you cannot quantify this one. But as I said, 1,400 crores is there, 400 is. I presume that it is entire thing is you will not be able to recover. Remaining 1,000 crores, that is the loan, which is mortgage loan and overdraft account, where there should have been security, 100% or 200%, or even 75% should have been covered, means 125% should have been there. But after I joined, we did an exercise of the mortgage value against the security which is mortgaged to us. In banks we do it. In fact, it is part of the annual report also. Secured portion, unsecured portion. Suppose if you have a loan of 100 crores, if you have given a mortgage of 150 crores, we take 100 crores as fully secured. So if it is only 75 crores, we take 75 crores as secured, 25 crores as unsecured. So this exercise we have done, it comes to almost, because the valuation is not there. Valuation is not there. We have gone by Google search, like a desktop valuation, they say, which in some countries they do it. So taking a rough value of that, we have worked out, and we have worked out means we have put the values in the Excel sheet for each account. Of 1,000 crores, almost to 256.66 something is the amount, because it is all 66, I remember that, is covered. And remaining borrowers also, I am sure that if we go behind them, we should be able to recover. And this 1,000 crores doesn't represent the correct balance which they owe to us. It is 1/4 of the actual amount which they owe to us. So if it is 4 times this 4,000 crores, even if I recovered 50%, it will take time. It will take time, which an investor or a person who would like to look forward can look in that direction and say that he can definitely make money through settlement or selling to ARC. Different methods are there. Those options are there. And you may ask why I am not exercising. That also I will tell very clearly, because board of directors is superseded. I am the single person exercising the power of the board. Board means there is a committee. Tomorrow if we sink, we together sink, or the committee sinks. Today if I do that, first of all there is no policy in this bank for settlement. There is no policy for recovery. Nothing. So I have to create all that. Then who will exercise? There is no committee. I don't want to exercise individually, because when I do it properly also, I will be always questioned. And the way this bank has reached this stage, I am sure there are a lot of vested interest who will misuse that and see that I am in the dock. And I have completed my service with honorably. I don't want to get into problem here. I have told very clearly. And second is, cost is involved. It's like you put some money. It may not be like you have to put, for recovering 1,000 crores, you have to spend 100 crores or 200 crores, but you have to start spending crores. Like starting with valuation, enforceability, then getting the legal opinion, how to go about it, all that. It takes time. Now, if I concentrate on that, your revival, your audit, your tax audit, your DICGC will not happen. And except me and to some extent CEO, nobody in the bank is capable, nor trained, nor they have the experience to handle this. I can tell very clearly. And you may say you can engage people. Yes, I have tried to engage people, retired people. Many of them I asked, because if I put advertisement, maybe many will apply. But I know there are bankers, even within my bank, I have seen people who don't know the work. So tomorrow I take them, and then I should not be put in a position that I should not spend money. Like I spend, then only I realize that I have taken a bad apple. This is the problem I am facing. And second is, as I said, settlement. It's a new investor can always do it. And today PMC Bank has gone for the same strategy. They have not gone for recovery. It is impossible to go behind HDL. It's a big group. Because we had exposure, I know about that account also. We had also finance. And it was NPA long back. How difficult it is to recover. But once we get it, it will be like a windfall. And splitting that, he has taken it. The same way here, there it is a single account. But here there are multiple accounts. There are many borrowers who want. Even day before yesterday, one fellow had come, he comes in BMW. But he says, I don't have money. I said, I'll give you another few days, then I'm sending to CID. So this is the position as far as the bank. And if anybody has got any doubts, you can always walk in preferably after 4 p.m. And preferably on Saturday will be better, because other days, either the RBI, RCS, CAD or somewhere something will be there. Plus, if I have to do some work, I need to do other days. Why I said Saturday? Because Saturday is basically now, for example, always this week, because festival and all, Bombay, everybody, he was not able to contact much of the people also. Otherwise, I would have been busy talking to the merchant bankers and investment bankers and all, wherever possible, so that we get some information, some lead, try to this one, and maybe the next stage I may have to start meeting them, or they may come, all that. I am making all efforts, but don't think that it will be a rosy path ahead. Be prepared for the worst and expect the best also. That is my assurance, rather the warning also. So be prepared for that. pray to God. Ultimately, effort should be there from our side, and there should be His blessings. Despite our efforts, it may not happen. So, tell all the depositors that if they have any doubts, please, they can mail to me. I reply to emails. Certain things I cannot put it in black and white. As I said, somebody says about recovery, I cannot put it in black and white. I don't have anything to enforce. Tomorrow nobody will pay. And it's not a true statement also. Maybe bulk of that, or there are issues. Very small portion that some small repayments are coming. But you can enforce. It is not that legally somebody has received an amount. If I can prove that he has received an amount without, if I was a private person, then if I give somebody money and I say that I have given him a check, he has encashed, he has taken. Tomorrow he can say for various reasons he has paid me. But a bank has given a payment to you. We don't give charity. We don't keep deposit with you. It should be only borrowing. But I have to prove in the court of law that it was money has gone to you. So it is not difficult, but it is not easy also. So we need to find a way, and each case we have started so many. 2015 there are several cases filed against the bank which they are not bothered to reply. Some recently, our lawyer came personally. He said, "Sir, next hearing the judge just told you will dismiss." 2015 or 18 they have filed. They have taken time. Nobody knows. The person who has filed the suit, and none of the borrower, none of the list, co-obligant, you have been a 28 list, everything. I asked so many people, nobody was aware. Unfortunately, the security which was mentioned in the, I had told the lawyer to get me the full set of papers with the plaint and all that. When I checked the property details, so many properties are there. One of the property matched with one of the borrower who had come and met me. Then I could match, then it turned out to be true. Then we have sent a rejoinder to all the plaint, and we have asked the lawyer also. So like that, each account we need to do a study, and then we have to do it, and for that you require people and cost. I cannot engage people. For example, somebody is asking what is the valuation, all bogus valuations. Because the staff whom I told them to put the value against this one, I said don't put what is written in the valuation. Just Google, you check, like Jayanagar 7th block, it gives a rate.
Different rates.
You take a lower or a higher, but there what rate? Some are exorbitant rates they have taken and put. And now if I have to get a valuation done in our bank and all above certain, like 10 crores and above, it has to be valued by minimum 3 values. And every 3 years we have to get a fresh valuation. We can't afford that. We can't afford to pay the value because he charges normally on the value of the property. Because now there is no loan. So it is very difficult. So a lot of issues are there. I am only trying to, within the constraints, I am trying to see that you get some solution without getting into problems. And one thing you can make very clear, I have no any vested interest, nor I am going to succumb to any vested interest pressure, because I have nothing to gain or lose. In my banking service, I have not succumbed to anybody. And if I felt that it is wrong, I have told straight on the face. If it is right, I have gone to the extent of arguing with my MD also that it has to be done. And sometimes we have to accept, because sometimes the judgment, many times it has happened, they have refused to sanction a loan, but hindsight, when I look back, it turned out to be their judgment seemed to be better than me. So you can not always say that I am the best judge. The same way in case of settlement proposals, recovery, it's always 2-3 people will be better, a team. In fact, in banks we have a retired district judge up to a certain limit. Above certain limit there is a high court judge who is a part of the committee. We GMs will be the members of the committee, then the judge also will be there. They decide. So there is no question of like I have taken some percentage and sanctioned a settlement, waived some amount. It will not happen. And if I do that here, 100% a person who doesn't deserve also will see that I am forced to do it, which I will never do it. And a person who deserves, if I do it, complaints come against that, against me, saying that I have taken money and did that. I don't want to get into that. So recovery, that is an issue. Even in fact, the MP also asked me. I said there are a lot of issues, including the software issues. Software, a lot of issues are there. In fact, as I said last time, in front of, we went to his office, MP's office. There he was called and all. We had a discussion, and then there was a breakup also of the discussion. He just walked out. Lot of issues were there. Then he called the DCP police, and then afterwards he changed and he has been. But it is like he is not fully attuned to support us, and I am also not. Whatever I try to the extent possible, I try to see somehow things move, because we are not in a stage of breaking with him, because entire software is with him. And there are a lot of issues, even this DACGC. Your TDS, even current year, till today, today also she was coming, he has not set it right. What is the interest paid, 10% or 20% is not deducting correctly. April to till October, there is a cumulative interest paid, cumulative TDS deducted. It should tally, it doesn't tally at all. I have sent mail after mail, but if I break, I know that what you will do. I'm just keeping quiet. Same way in this software, this recalculation also, I have told him to, you give an option, like when I subsequently, now I have removed identified entries, I have removed, and he has calculated it, given me. Now today when the customer comes, if I identify a new fake entry, evergreen entry which they are calling here, if I identify that, it should be able to recalculate by removing that. Similarly, if I find if a customer comes and says, no, this I have paid, he gives a proof that he has made the payment. Then I have to reinstate that entry. Then it has to recalculate. If I have to recalculate, it takes a lot of effort. So I asked him, he said he will do it, but he has not given till now. But as I said, a lot of issues are there. If I go into the issues, I can bet that there will not be any solution. I am only trying to tightrope walking on with the vendor, with the people and all that, to see that we reach the shore, at least we reach some solution, and the depositors' problem is solved. Because selling also your option is there. I spoke to some of my friends who have joined ARCs. They say you can sell this one. Even as I said, 4,000 crores, you sell for 1,000, it is still a profit. So it is definitely worth. That investor, he can always, once he takes over, he is the sole authority. He will decide whether to go for recovery or sell it, or some other means he would like to do.
And it is daily. He will do what he likes.
He can do whatever, whereas which I cannot do sitting in this position due to various constraints.
Legal.
Legal, a lot of issues are there. Legal also, so many issues are there. And coming to your questionnaire, I will just run through. In fact, most of your questions are answered, but still, since your list of defaulters as on today, see, there is no defaulters list can never be published by a bank. Only bank can publish a willful defaulter. Bank can publish his photograph, his this one in the newspaper or anywhere. And such willful defaulters list is available with RBI. That is also published by RBI. But no bank can publish the defaulters list. Willful defaulter, in fact, earlier we also used to declare, it was a unilateral declaration by the bank. In 2013 or 14, I don't remember the exact year, some borrower went to the court because SBI, I think, was the bank, they published this photograph and all. He went to court, court said you cannot unilaterally, you have to follow the principles of natural justice. So based on that, the RBI is issued in 2015, I feel. 2015, a master circular is issued. They have given the process of declaring a customer as a willful defaulter. That has to be followed. There also there is a committee, there is a notice to be issued. There are 3 grounds on the basis of which willful defaulter can be declared as a willful defaulter, then he should be allowed, like our domestic inquiry should be given. Then we pass the order that you are a willful defaulter. After that, I can publish the list. But for that, it requires that the process time, like somewhere in January, I suspended the entire process of completion. It went up to almost August, June, July, August, like that. This will take all the accounts, it will take manpower, it will take time, it will take effort. And at the end, what I am going to get, except sharing the list which is circulating in the WhatsApp with corrected, like somebody's name is there, only many of them don't have name loans in their name at all. Then I checked, they said like you are a borrower of this bank, means you are not a, here the borrowers, you know, who are very close to these people, they are the people, they bring anybody they used to sanction loan. Maybe for his benefit or the borrower's benefit, we don't know. But the amount has gone to the SB account of the borrower. Now this Jashwant Reddy's case, in fact, it started with Jashwant Reddy, Ranjit Reddy and Ashok Reddy, I think. One of the person's wife account was also freezed. She had filed a petition in High Court saying that she is no way connected. Then we had to give records to CID from the amount, how it has gone to her. Not only in our bank, from here to her account with the Axis Bank also. That was another exercise, because once a High Court case comes, they come and sit on my head. And again, like somebody, staff cannot blindly do it, because these are all totally, even in bank, in our bank also it is very difficult. And the defaulters list, it cannot be published just like that. Even today, RBI inspection report is, appeal is pending in Supreme Court. Once they published of Axis Bank, RBI, I mean SBI and HDFC, by blackening the names and balances and all that, after that the appeal was admitted, now it is stopped. So it cannot be, don't think that we can, action initiated, I have already told. Loan recovery from that statement, I said this cannot be shared in the public domain, and it is not. First of all, this bank doesn't have a recovery report at all. And he, with great difficulty, I asked him to give a report. The report he has given, I don't know what I should say. See, now every day I worked as a branch head, I worked, I mean, as a regional manager, as a zonal manager. In my mobile I had, if what is my region recovery, yesterday's what is the loan amount, what is the recovery today, what is the closing balance of the loan amount. Asset wise I used to get. Then if I press the tab, it will drill down to the branches. When I drill down to the branch, again I can drill down to the account. It should have opening balance, it should have recovery, and it should have the closing balance. You can check with the staff, the Manjunath who is liaising with him. Then I got fed up, I left it. He just gives some bogus figures which never tallies with anything. So I have accepted that. With that figure I cannot report, only I go by the balance sheet figure and I inform RBI and RCS. That excludes the interest which goes to the interest. It goes only to the principal. Whatever principal recovery you get. Interest how much is gone, that also report I am not able to get. Even the auditors have been asking individual account wise they want, they are not able to give. Till today he has not given. DICGC payout is that, as I said, they are yet to give it in writing only after that time. DICGC settlement 29th November is the date they have given. Then financial position March 20 is on the website, 21 is only after the audit. September 20 there is no audit as of September. Then EOI I already explained to you what stage it is. Any proposal, as I said, I have not sent a proposal of revival. I have sent a proposal giving the various options, including this bank can revive on its own or come back to life on its own. Is it possible or not possible? All options, that is what I was told, and I have sent, because the decision making authority is there. I have given all the options. I have also given a revival also is possible, but what are the constraints, what are the possibilities, what are the plus points and the negative points, both are there. Then any investors, corporates have shown interest and approached the bank. See this only after the last meeting, and then after I sent the proposal, as I said, assuming that if they permit me for a EOI, I should, tomorrow if I publish and sit quiet, I am sure nobody will come. So now we have started seriously, I have started, and as I said, some of your depositors who have some worked in these areas, they voluntarily they came, then I checked and they seem to be genuine. And what they have done till now also, they have appraised me, it appears to be genuine, because I was also in touch with the same companies or group of companies, and I got the same feedback. So we are trying all types. So like maybe 10, 20, 30 people we will tap, and some of them come back maybe starting next week, because this festivals, all this went. Maybe we may start having the individual meetings with them. Then realizable value, that it is even God cannot tell, sir, of tangible assets. Whether the bank has made any income tax erroneously paid. There is no erroneous payment of income tax. It is based on audited balance sheet, it has been paid. If it has to be reclaimed back, you have to get the accounts rewritten for all the earlier years. And as per my understanding, when I see the evergreen entries, from 2006-07 onwards, I have to get the account recast, then audited, means tax audit, then file the return, and I can bet maybe with the political this one it may happen, but otherwise in the normal course it will never happen. And no auditor will come for this job. You have to give it like motor accident claim tribunal, lawyers come, they say, I will get you 10 lakhs, 2 lakhs you give me. Like that you have to discuss, which at present I am not in a position to decide that. It's possible, it is not that, because that cost involved, that no income tax officer, it is a revenue, because for them, how much they get revenue from for the government is the performance. Even if you are paid, you show the challan, he will not cancel a notice. He says you go to the tribunal. That is the condition under which they work. So getting back the amount is not so easy, and for that you should have a robust software, very good vendor who will support you for all this. Tomorrow if you ask any information, you should be able to generate from the system and give it, certify and give it. And I don't think it is possible in the present circumstances. The 1920 they have paid some 8 crores. Once the CBDT approval comes, maybe we will file that and we will try to claim that. Second 1,900 crores, what is declared, if they accept, it will be a real lottery even for the investor also, because for 7 years it will be zero tax. Even if you earn here, you will get zero tax. If it has got a multi-group or multi-companies where he is earning income, he can offset. Property board of directors seized, ED has seized of the staff and the directors. They have valued it at 32 crores. That notice they have given. And the plan, I have no plans. I will not be allowed even to touch up. Now, as I said, the opposite property which is in the society name, though it is my money, bank's money, I cannot go and touch or take over all that. Now, when they file the charge sheet, the ED will file a charge sheet. See, the process is they will attach the property. Once it is attached under PML Act, it goes to the adjudicating authority in Delhi, that is only in Delhi, who will confirm the attachment done by the department. Once it is confirmed, then they will take possession. So they have gone for possession. These people have got stay. Still it has not been taken further. So after the attachment is confirmed, possession is taken, then they have to go for filing the charge sheet. Then ED will file the charge sheet. That case will go to 6 to 7 years. When they file the charge sheet, by default they will be filing the charge sheet. This is the property assets created out of ill-gotten money or money laundering. The money, the proceeds will go to the government. Bank has to file at that time as an intervener and file the application through an advocate, provide proof that it is our money which has been used, it should come back. Then you will get. So at that time, 100% I will not be there in the bank. So 28 defaulters, and I told you it, I don't find it in the website, but as I said, the status both I have told you. We started with that Jashwant Reddy and this one. The second we are doing that Raghunath Reddy. Each name itself, the papers, documents, because we are just giving it to the CAD. because they will not pay us if on our notice and all that. So that one by one we are taking up. Income tax on accrued interest credited may be exempted. It is nothing. Nobody at any level, even MP also, I said you have to take up, get it amended. It will not happen, and it is nothing within my powers or even RBI or income tax officer or commissioner of income tax also. You yourself can opt for accrual receipt basis. That is your choice. That is there in the act right on the. Then seized by ED. I have told already. CID, it's in the newspaper, same thing I have read. They won't inform us and it has no relevance to our banks. This one, status of FIR filed, they don't inform us. And he was reading in the paper, the first charge sheet has been filed for 2009-10. Now 10-11, we have kept it ready. Around 22 accounts papers are with him. Once he sends that, the 10-11 will send. 11-12 also we are preparing and keeping it. So year-wise we are giving it to him. Securities to loan is very important. This is done, as I said, 256 is this one. Engage, I don't want them to come anywhere near the bank. Retired staff, before dismissal, I have done it. After dismissal, in fact, after suspension in our bank and all, here also, I told very clear they should not be entertained anywhere. In fact, they have taken records from here. They have destroyed records, and I don't want to risk further. And I have seen whatever information, including that Santosh, first he misled me. Then after I got the proof, with the proof I asked him, countered him, he had no answer, he just put his head down. He was trying to mislead me, saying that the Maya has done, this is done by him. And the list is prepared by Gurraj, given on the instruction of Santosh, the 28 people, 28 or 29. And except what Santosh has done, everything he has included in the list. Is the revised banking, this is in the newspaper, I think, whether the RBI appointed committee, it is only a recommendation, RBI is to accept. That is, the Banking Regulation Act is applicable. Otherwise, we will not be able to go for a revival other than internally through some other cooperative taking over, or we ourselves generate the money, like Amanat Cooperative Bank. Then action plan post, sir, all my plans are once I reach this stage, even personally in my personal life also, I only plan the next stage rather than
Cross the bridge.
cross the bridge when you reach the Is there any move by cooperative department? They can never invest. If the law provides in any person, any officer, any in cooperative department, 100 crores you invest. If he has to put up the note, he has to quote the act. It is not there. How will he invest? Through Apex Bank, they will sink. And why will Apex Bank give here? It is not charity. Then what will be the position of shareholders? I can only say wait and watch. I don't want to do. RD accounts are not being updated. That was decided by the earlier management as well as the administrator, because they were making the payments. And now till the DSCG's payments also I don't know, because already we have created the payment file. Again it will create a mess. Because now the day before yesterday I received a mail, now they are telling up to 29th November I have to calculate interest and add that also. Now again double work for that payment file. When the shareholders meeting, it was to be held but for this 20th September meeting with the DICGC. In fact, in between I will hold this once I submit the claim. I will have some breathing time, I will complete this okay, I thought. But where today again they have landed, rearranging, lot of issues are the DICGC claims. So I don't know, maybe by December I want to complete once this 29th payment is over. Immediately I will complete, because everything was ready. Only printer was to tell me the date when he is going to deliver. On that basis, I was to fix the date. Otherwise, I would have completed the annual report. At least 100, 200 I have to print. I need not print too many, but at least 100 should be there.
E-copies.
Yeah, e-copy I will make it available in the website. That is to convert to PDF and I will give the link and people can download. And some few printed, we need RCS itself, I have to send a printed copy. They will not download even RBI circular, they want us to send. So Then what is the status of third party? There is no third party. It is called as collateral security. Collateral security, as I said, when I go for each account only, I can decide whether it can be enforced or not. There are cases like one property of 350 crores in Kanakpura Road. They have encumbered it for 1602 accounts. They have not listed the account name, nothing. So how will I enforce it? If he files a case, if I appear on his behalf, I will see that it will not be enforced. Like that, during that rollover security, they have told somebody's property, some fellow has come for a loan, he has given the paper, called him, given him 25 lakhs and made a mortgage. It is not where there is a mortgage, where the money has gone to him, we can 100% recover. Not a third party, fourth party and all. In public sector bank, they'll stop long back third party security. No third party. It is very difficult. In spite of that, today one borrower has come. His son-in-law. It's only his son-in-law, but still, father-in-law has given a beautiful property mortgage. It is dues are more than 1 crore. He met CEO and CEO came. I said, you tell him, forget about the property. You will lose. I have come across in our bank olden days, totally like some old people somewhere, they will pay them a few lakhs, bring them to the bank and make them sign. They will not even know. Many times our people also will say whether you know this, that they would have tutored them. They sign. When it becomes NPA, this is done only to defraud the bank. The property loses. So after that, it is very clear, this circular policy, it is very clear. He should be either very close relative like husband, wife, brother, sister, like that. Or he should be a business partner. Appointment of recovery agencies, recovery officers for recovery. As I said, it is like egg hatching or chicken came first or egg come first. Both involves money. I had sent the proposal. In fact, RBI said it's not worth spending that. Case by case, we will take a call. Okay? And it involves, in fact, it is like if you spend a few lakhs on this building, maybe I can get rent. But whether I can spend, that is the question. I don't have, one is I don't have the money, but what I have I cannot spend for this. There are more pressing things than this. Deposits request on periodical update on all positive developments taking place. If positive is there, I am updating. I will be the happiest person to update you on that. But I don't want like false news to be spread. Bank should open a help desk. See, there is a help desk. I have told all the staff very clearly to be courteous to the customer, because I worked in a bank also. It is a service industry, not only in a bank, in any bank. Maybe in government department it is different. Here it is the customer is king. But unfortunately, I have come across many customers who come with unreasonable, like the bank is in this stage. If they demand money or keep shouting, what I or any of the staff can do? They say, yes, you have also eaten money. They are gulping that. But beyond that, what they can do? If I am in their position, I would have just walked out. We are trying to, we understand there are some people, old people, they come fully this one. Yes, we here keep quiet and all, but when they crosses, ultimately we have to work and there is a limit for us also. If a specific case where there is misdemeanor from the staff side, please bring it to my notice or CEO or even Joshi. We will see that issues are sorted out. I don't want any routine, this should be a headache. See, cash transaction from 1st January, first of all, it cannot be shared. Second is what different, if you are assuming that you have a balance in your account, you have withdrawn. Somebody, your friend has told you that there will be a problem, you have withdrawn. What can you do? Can you do anything? Nobody can do anything. Even for example, if I had money, assuming it is a few crores, my friend is there in RBI, will I tell his name tomorrow? And even if I tell what basis on this one, only hearsay.
No, it's only trying to establish any of the cronies Got
Sir,
money
all
figured.
that they have done, they were holding fort from October to May.
Correct.
Why you require a 10 days window?
They were holding the keys.
They were able to destroy the records, they were able to, many of the adjustments they have done. If I start digging that, I can do that. But I cannot do the revival work.
No, that is for the investigating agency. First
No,
to have
which investigating?
further
No,
evidence
outside.
against the reform.
You cannot do anything against them.
Is it?
There are one case in the High Court where he has filed, he has taken the pre-order on 10th, Saturday. He has presented on Monday, it will not accept because it is CTS now in the system, it will not accept. He has said it is issued, it has to be paid by the bank, High Court has admitted the writ, we have replied to that. One more person has taken on 9th, maybe he has presented on 10th, he has deposited, means deposited on 10th. 10th evening it is not accepted because it will go night.
deposit.
Hmm?
Genuine deposit.
All genuine depositors. So he couldn't encash. Then one more is there, some adjustment they have done. But adjustment.
Take a minute, 2 minutes.
No, you just have water. Adjustment they have made, but see, establishing criminality is difficult. If there is a criminality, this can add like that.
Correct.
Only with this you cannot establish a criminality. Any withdrawals from 10th January till lot of withdrawals are there. 35,000 was allowed. They have withdrawn all that.
Is they got any heavy withdrawal from current account maintained in India?
No, they cannot. Indian Bank, IDBI, they have to withdraw now.
They had account there, but any objectionable heavy withdrawal? or
Heavy, they have
investment
withdrawn 1 crore, 2 crore,
But
5 crores, and what
we,
they.
I do suspect, we also suspect so many things have happened there. Like that,
You suspicion has no
limit.
No, there is no value. I had to reconcile, I have reconciled. Up to 31st March 2020, I have reconciled 56 crores, cash is missing. That it is there in the newspaper, you have seen the newspaper. It was pasted in front of her and all it was circulating in your up to 31st March. Now after March till July, they have stolen 1.667 crores. That will come in the next audit report. Earlier it was in crores they have stolen, but after 31st March, I thought with that it will get over.
Single digit.
It is come to lakhs, 15 lakhs, 25 lakhs, highest is 25. Over a period up to last was somewhere in July 11th or 15th or something there. When I reconcile it is not there. The people, same old team. When I saw that, I got scared. After November, if they have done, because they were only running the show. Then I got it checked, rechecked. I told CEO also, you independently check that. And you people are telling you bring them, they will open their mouth. See, they have signed for the cash. Till today, they have not told who has taken the money. They tell only Maya's name because he is not alive.
He's not.
Then what is that? I should bring them in a chariot and make them a garland and tell them, please reveal the secrets. And still, what is the value of it? In the court, it will not stand. In our banks, we suspend them, we will never allow them anywhere nearby. The moment we get, don't call them at all. In fact, I was told by CID SP also. He said, sir, you use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ sir, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. I know that because many times they open the mouth. In our banks, what we do is, ನೀನು ನಿಜ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡು, ನಿನಗೆ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯ, ಅದು ಇದು ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಉಳಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಅಂತ ಬಾಯ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವರು ದೇ ಆರ್ ನೋನ್. The way they talk and all, even now they roam around as if they have not done any mistake. Heavy amount withdrawn. Divakar was not here at all. He used to come and go. That is what I was told. And whatever cash withdrawals has been reconciled. I told you, reconciled. 1.67 crores is missing, for which a complaint has already been lodged with the CID. 300 was mortgaged to this, I don't know, as I said, swap against a loan of, swapping has happened before. After my joining, I have not swapped any this one. So this capital to be infused, See, it is not that I have arrived at a figure like you can go from the asset side or from the liability side. If you go from the liability side, you have the 2,400 crores, assuming the 300 crores is fake and remaining 700 comes from DACGC 1,000 goes and remaining 1,400 is there. Out of that 1,400, you have 400 your liquid assets, so remaining 1,000. Then there is a 30 crores this asset. Then maybe some recoveries in the short term and all. Plus whatever you have paid 200 crores, which if DACG permits you to keep. So somewhere around 700 to 800 is enough. But to start this, you need something as 800 or 700. In fact, now after the second lot only I will come to know whether it is 600 to 700. Now I think we need 700. Now second lot of the numbers it's going, even today people are coming and giving the forms. I said today is the last day, today they have come. Auditors, if they leave tomorrow, then we cannot accept, we will not accept them tomorrow. So after that only you will know. And secondly, see, it is not that like today you should come and sit with 800 crores and sit here. To start as a going concern and start the various options like he has got, and he has to work out the cash flow. That after he does the due diligence and his cash flow position and his sources of funds, he will decide. Nobody can put a figure black and white, this is the figure. But as I said, we may need around 700 to 800. There again, like after he does a due diligence, if he finds more fake accounts, again, it will come down. It may be there. So you cannot quantify, but when I talk to the investors, I tell them maybe 700 to 800 is the requirement. But when you need to bring that, like a DACGC, now I will know there is still, now there is no clarity on that 200 crores. 200 plus 400 is there. Tomorrow to open the shop, that is enough. Why I need entire 800? So it depends on how he looks at it. This premature closure of deposit for payment of DACGC amount is, we are first setting of the SB balance. Maybe we may leave 100 or 1,000 depending on this one. Then we will close the deposit which are going to mature in the near future immediately, irrespective of the amount and the period rate of interest. Because that is the only way.
But you will do it automatically. Depositors don't have to give any.
I am going to put a note and because I thought of because some banks have asked them along with the claim form to submit the original deposit receipt. I take that, I have to return it, I have to safekeeping. Now this application itself is going around so many iterations and gets lost, then I will have to answer. And I need to monitor all the threats. So I decided.
Phone number is given. They can be called and they can bring the original.
See, you are now, these 7 people are only sitting attending to renewal of deposit.
Yes.
So closure of deposit also takes the same time. Like 10 lakhs you have got, 2 lakhs I have to close, then they will ask, call you, you will ask, you will say ಎಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲ 4 ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ 4 ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ 8 ಇದು ಎಸ್ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಾಗ so they will be wasting time.
Yes.
And I have to make the settlement of 20,000 before that time. Only SB around 4,600 something is plain straightforward, balance is there which matches with the claim amount. Remaining all 15,000 children, I have to close the deposit and credit. It is not so easy. And I asked the vendor, initially he said he will make some arrangement and all, he can do it like LD and all, lien marking. But final when the settlement one by one, he is lifting his hand and this, he said it is not possible. So I have to do it manually. Interest debited against the loans for the, see, NPA circular is clear from 1992. Once an account becomes NPA, no interest can be debited to the loan account unless the borrower pays. That is on receipt basis. And once the borrower pays, first it will go to charges, next it will go to interest, then only principal. So there is no question of debiting, but there is unrealized interest and interest receivable banks maintain as a contra entry, which has nothing to do with this. which is not there in this bank. And I have told this vendor from the day I joined, the first document which I shared with him for this evergreen interest reversal recalculation, it is there in that. This he has to give us, he has not given. Then recovery of money paid through DACGS. This I am not able to understand what is the recovery. TDS payment made on behalf of the depositors will be deducted.
Investor will look out. That refers to the investor look out tax.
Loan.
They have to pay. Yeah, that is they look out and DACGC board has to decide. Then TDS payment made on behalf of the will it be deducted? There is once it TDS is deducted from your deposit, it is reduced and sent only.
No, TDS is on the income. That
Yes,
is interest,
whatever.
not on the capital.
Capital.
It's a wrong computing.
Annual accounts balance sheet are not in line with the financial position. If I feel it is not the financial, auditors doesn't feel it is in line with the financial position, then I have to call the old auditors to sign and old Santosh to prepare the balance sheet. Any rejection of DAGC, this itself has not gone. We have sent only the soft data only. Still verification is going on. Today they have again come. 4 people have come from China. So then Mr. Karan's question, what is the total count? This is approximately around 21,000 crores, 21,000 people have submitted. That is the odd number. First lot which soft copy are sent is 650 crores. Fake and Benami, it will go on. As you go on getting, now I have put the Joshi since last week I said you do only that. Every day some 25-30 accounts are coming out. This large depositors, it is circulating and this will be for only after NDA only we can share these details and all that because he has to take a call about the staggering and all that. This is again same like our DACGC and bank investor will decide. Then net amount is yet to be confirmed, 5 lakhs.
Yeah, but as per Gazette notification, it very clearly says previous has to be accounted. 1st September Gazette notification.
What the Act amendment says is, see, it is for a bank which has been under 35A or 45. From the date of 35A or 45,
From the date
the
of
balance,
notification.
that is the cut-off date. There is no doubt, and from that date, whatever. But DACGC made us to, they are the people who decide. They said that is not the cut-off date, it is 1st September. Because the Act itself has come into effect on 1st September. So the question of 1st September means, what about the previous payments? As I said in the first meeting, 3-4 banks, I asked it twice in 2 different ways. Another 3 banks, they asked the same question. He just jumped the question without answering that point. Then I could make out that there is no clarity in their side also. Or maybe the legal process of approval by the board of the guidelines is not over. Because I have sent a mail, till today they are not. I send WhatsApp on now and then, they are still not confirmed. They have told one fellow orally said, but based on that, I cannot put up on the website. Again, question number 6 and 5 are same. FD and already answered. What is held by institution? What I have put in the deposit? So there is a mistake in 202 crores. It is 312 crores or something. That correction.
There is one
Yeah.
institutions and society.
See, in RBI format, it is different. In case of cooperative department's format, they ask only about the society something. That is segregated to not 300. That correction I am going to make in the annual report.
They not. But institutions, that companies.
There other than that, there are so many trust is there, companies are there.
Those are not
Partners,
separate.
small.
Our interest is to know how much is individual. How much
You-
deposit. Out of say 2,000.
Bulk of that, out of 42,000, I think hardly 1,000 is institution.
No, amount wise.
Amount I can't share these things.
No, not the names. The
Even
percentage.
see, if cooperative department format says you show like this, I should show like this. If RBI says you show like this, I will show like that. Beyond that, I am not supposed to disclose. More final, like NPA classification they ask. Further drilling down like D1, D2, D3 is not allowed. Then security coverage is shown, but again in loss asset it doesn't come. Recovery I have already covered. See, this recovery agency I have already told. I have sent a proposal twice. I spoke to them.
Yeah, it's not feasible.
Not feasible. It is not
Not
right
right.
enough.
Correct, not right.
Not a fair.
Investors should cover.
Yes.
cover.
See, CID money getting police is very difficult. I have no recovery through CID. Safe deposit lockers, I think few lockers they opened. 2 or 3 they opened. And it is still down there. I think 2. Joshi ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಕರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವರು 3 only they opened. And this what Divakar had published from where he got, I don't know. It is prepared by Santosh. He has prepared. I came to, but it is all that bogus figures.
This 244 crores shortfall in the investment.
Yes.
Where it is?
There was no investment at all. See, if you simply debit with the investment will go. Some 92 crores or 82 crores they have shown as investment with SBI. There is no investment since 2 years in SBI. Then I checked the entry.
Based
There.
on the reconciliation from the.
No, I get the balance confirmatory from
Correct,
them.
balance.
Then I check when the investment is made. Like today they have invested 10 crores. There is a debit where the credit has gone. Credit should go to my mirror account. From mirror account balance should be there. The money should go to net aggregate. Yes, it has not gone. Instead it has gone to Kumarappa Industries or Vaibhav stores.
So it's a false
False,
information
no,
from
it
the
is a
giver.
fraudulent. They have done,
Fraudulent.
This is not one of them. Every head of account they have done. Who will go deep into that? It is simple auditor could have done was verify the investment
Correct.
balance
Every year
confirmatory
they do
from
that.
those banks, which they have
Like they do
failed.
the borrower, investment has to be.
No, they will confirm.
Yes.
Like after Satyam fraud,
Yeah.
in
know,
fact, they are
take
supposed to,
deposits.
bank will directly write to the auditors.
Correct.
In fact, now this auditor, including RBI, we have access to that e-Kuber system. He said we log in, you see, no, you wanted email from them directly. Then we had to
That's
tell.
for the bonds.
Huh?
Bonds, e-Kuber is for.
No, e-Kuber is a CBS software of RBI. If you maintain a SP account like you maintain, I maintain a current account with RBI, I can see the accounts. I can download the transactions, I do the reconciliation of the account. The entire software is known as, they are given as e-Kuber.
Even these gold bonds are.
Yeah, everything is there. Like whatever they sell, buy, dollar, all, the entire RBI transactions are.
Transaction.
In fact, one of the vendor who implemented he implemented treasury software in our bank. Polaris, at that time it was called as Polaris. This ALM, this can be shared only to this one.
But now as per the new format of RBI,
That will be in 2021 you will.
2021.
See, I am not authorized to sign and display that. Once auditor certifies, then it is the correct figure.
But you have breakup.
Yeah, everything has to, now as per the revised RPA master circular,
Correct, August circular.
August circular, so that I have to provide. Revival plans I have already told. What is your view on this? You, as I said, I am positive. But,
Cautiously
if
optimistic.
you are an investor, I should ask you what you will look at it.
Because I see all the pictures.
Yeah, once you sign NDA and all that, then you may have a different. They have given only Xerox copies, they have not given any certified copy. And then
This was told to us by Mr. Venkatesh.
he has not signed in any, he has given on covering letter, he has sent punch. Then auditors insisted, at least they wanted that Panchanama Then with great difficulty we could get, but somehow I also could not match, they also could not match with the document and what is recorded there. And when I checked up with Venkatesh, he said it was seized by Basanbadi police, some documents, some were seized by ACB. And then combined, and then they gave it, some was with the court itself, they already deposited. You had to apply and take it, all that, so. This is that balance confirmatory action taken and all that, say all individual accounts. Somebody says I have not borrowed, somebody says I have borrowed, somebody says I have borrowed this much, you issued all that individually. Somebody says I should get more than that, not borrowed, you should pay me all that. Only very few cases he has mentioned in that number, that's all. See, on the correctness of deposit, we don't have the validation of eKYC documents. eKYC strictly means, see, all the banks upload to the centralized database the KYC documents where anybody can see the KYC documents. Before uploading, it is validated. Like you go to your bank, any bank today, to open an account, you give a Aadhaar number, it is validated. You give a PAN number, it is validated. If it is fake, it is detected immediately. Here, no such thing is there. Now for DICGC also, in spite of my best efforts, people are given today. It may be valid, but I am not sure it is the same person who opened the account. It is not there. It is deliberately they have done it. That 149 has been reversed afterwards, fully. That is investment 214.4, as I said. ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ತೆಗೆಯೋದಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂದ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಯಾವುದ್ಯಾವುದೋ ಹೆಡ್ಗಳಿದೆ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಕನ್ಸಲ್ಡ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಇವ್ರ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು 100 ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, 1000 ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾವಿರ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ದಟ್ ಆ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ದು ಹುಡ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅವನದು ಲೋನ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅದರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗೆ 16-17 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಹುಡ್ಕೋದಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಮರ್ತೋಯ್ತೀವಿ, ನನಗೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ದೆನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಆ ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂಗೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಟ್ಲಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಮೂವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ provide update on frauds under cash. See, I have filed a police case. It is for them to file charge sheet and get them arrested and put behind bars. I was told they were arrested, but they are on bail. I have given hard facts, evidences, everything. When I asked them before suspending, they told they have given the money to Maya. Only one fellow, first time he said he has given to Santosh. Then the second time he went back, he said, no, both were there. I gave it to Maya and Santosh was standing there. And then fraud withdrawal, that already it is there. That police complaint, see, no police, you have to go and ask. I have more important work than going and asking because I know what they are doing. Then bank reconciliation of IDBI for ATM not done because it requires data, and none of the staff, even the retired staff whom I engaged, they don't know how to do it. I can do it, but it's a lot of effort. First is data is required for the old period, which I have to get from NPCI. NPCI per day for each day's data more than 6 months old, they are charging 450 rupees per day. Then I saw the difference between the account and this, there is not much. Not worth wasting money on that, I left it there. Fixed asset register, there is no register. Now what can I clarify that? They are not maintained. Even computers they have purchased, so many things they have purchased. See, the next, we were searching files, we are getting papers and all. Next building they have purchased, that branch was there. When he only was searching, we both were sitting and searching the Almera's papers, we got one bunch there. The entire, this one, what is that? Lift is put by the bank. 30 lakhs we have spent, 20 lakhs on civil work. How much they have eaten, I don't know. Lift cost is 10 lakhs. Then I checked the reconciliation statement, it is there. But it is not, they have shown us reconciled, but it is not accounted anywhere. Same with this property. From some pay order they have issued, some it doesn't match with what is actually put in the sale deed. And that property in Bank of India, it is with them. Property title deeds are with them. Means they have filed with the court. They have out of court, not out of court, through the court they have gone for a settlement. They have filed a satisfaction memo. The Bank of India has filed a satisfaction memo. Then after I joined, I got the order copy, judgment copy, all that, then entire thing. Then I could find out what has happened. Then I spoke to the chief manager of Bank of India. That fellow is newly joined, he doesn't know anything. Then I sent him the papers personally. He says he will check with the lawyer. Now he checked with the lawyer. Lawyer says it takes time. And now because of other things, this takes a back seat. We have to get the document, but we have given the encumbrance certificate and certified copies of the same documents. I have obtained, I have given to the this one auditor. And to suppose if you lose a document tomorrow, that is what you do it. Tomorrow, if it is, they say they are not able to lay hands on the document, then I have to make a publication, and certified copy should be taken as well. Increase in share capital because they have done fraud in that also. Share capital, share suspense. I thought there may not be much of a thing, but when I along with another staff, I tried to teach her, but she was not able to do. When I put another staff, I tried to explain, and but too much it is there. They were not able to do. Now I requested one of the retired staff because they have done in that also. They have misused money from there. So that is why they have qualified that. 2021, as I said, after this is over, it will be started, tax audit. So any other
last minute addition here. Depositors who are residing abroad have submitted the application form duly signed, that is DICGC, along with KYC. Their relatives residing in India have visited the bank and submitted the acknowledgement form. To the depositor this way, they are receiving letter from bank directly, directing them to submit KYC form. Request reasons for this, sir.
See, where they have submitted, we have sent a confirmation from the email which they had sent. See, they were told to scan and send the application because if it is delayed, it may take time. We had told them to scan and send it. Originally, you send it to somebody. They can send it to the bank, but the issue is again it gets lost in this crowd. So we are told you send it to some relative, they can come and give it. Wherever we have received from the relative, we have sent a confirmation, we have received that. Wherever we have not received from the relative, we have sent a mail back to that person saying that we have not received that. Very few cases we have not received.
In such cases, DICGC may be delayed, no?
DICGC will go in the second lot. It will go in the second lot, but once second lot is over, they will not accept that. Now, today he has come, I have to check with him whether again he is going to come or I have to send it to Chennai, he will certify that.
Sir, just now I joined this meeting.
Yeah.
I want to get a clarification regarding sanction of 1 lakh rupees for dependent children's marriage and for medical purpose.
Medical purpose now because the claim is already being settled. Now again we will not send because I have to prepare the payment file. I cannot go on changing the file. Up to 30th September whatever was submitted was sanctioned and we have paid also.
So
for medical.
to that nothing done. So even for marriage purpose also you want
Marriage you won't get at all. Marriage you have to wait for the claim to be settled.
So only after that.
Sir, this Guru Sharma society, this 284 crores they are claiming. Is it real? They have the money in this bank or?
The newspaper it is coming. See, even day before yesterday he had come. I told him, I think he doesn't understand. He came with the auditor.
Okay.
The auditor had come once.
Okay.
Then I have told in the meeting, I have told many places,
Mm.
see, you have to reconcile the account and
Yeah.
send me the list of unreconciled entries where you don't have the information. Something
Yeah.
is debited in my account,
Mm.
means their account in our bank.
Should be credited, yeah.
Then you ask, you don't have any information, like to transfer some entries there,
Mm.
or by transfer some credit is there. You ask for the information, I will give.
Mm.
These fellows, after all this tutoring, he is sending me a list.
Mm.
One list where entries which appear in their books it seems, but it is not appearing in the bank statement. Whether I should imagine. Then another list he has sent, all 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 50 rupees checkbook issued charges debited. He has written in that list asking for 259 rupees check return charges debited. Credit clearing ICICI bank check number, everything is there. Credit this account from where it has come, all details are there. If he is asking for the information, then I replied the day before yesterday he came, that administrator with the chartered accountant, that he is doing re-audit. Then I really got wild on that. I told him, who made you chartered accountant? You are sending me, asking for information for 50 rupees checkbook charges debited. If you don't know
That was the
reconciliation, if you don't know accounting, don't try to fool me and you don't talk to me in future. And I have nothing to do with it. Since you came, I try to explain to you how to work on it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. They are not ready to do it is a donkey's job. Reconciliation is a donkey's job. It takes time. They have to do it, and without doing that, it is impossible to quantify the fraud. I have explained 100 times to him, and unfortunately, KPID, RCS, nobody understands. They think this fellow was going and telling them that I am not giving information, and because of that, the KPID, in fact, during this DICGC, they had appointed one commission. Means under KPID Act, there is a provision, it seems. Because I am refusing to give the information, they had appointed a commission headed by DSP of CID and another inspector plus one chartered accountant and one staff of KPID. They were all were sitting here with me. They were sitting, tax audit people were sitting, DICGC audit people were sitting, and DICGC claims preparation we were doing, plus re-audit people are sitting. And unless you do I had told 100 times, even in the meeting when I went to KPID meeting also, because they had issued me summons. This man had gone and misled, because he had gone to High Court saying that without reconciliation and tallying of their account, I should not publish. He had sent a letter to the government advocate. He sent me. Then I told him. Then he said, "You only present." High Court, he was also present, Administrator of Society, in front of the judges, in front of all the advocates in the open court. This was raised by the government advocate. I explained my position. Then Chief Justice completely agreed to what I said. I said, I have account with IDBI Bank. If I tell IDBI Bank till my account is reconciled, don't publish.
How is it possible?
How is it possible? None of the bank's balance sheet will get audited. Then he said, you are correct. Then I said, he is telling that there is a stay. Then he said, where is the stay? Then even after all the discussion, because he went on arguing with the Chief Justice, then he said, you go to civil court. See, audit is different, your claim is different. If you have claim with all the proof, you go to the bank, they will pay.
Prove it that you have got the.
When they pay, not now, when they are paying, they will pay along with others. If you don't give the claim, if they don't accept, then you go to civil court. We can't waste our time here on this country. Then at the end, also again I raised this issue. This is whether I can go ahead. He said, where is the stay in the order? It is only a recording of a suggestion made by him. There is no stay, you can go ahead. In spite of that, he has gone to KPID meeting, he has told, though the High Court has said not to publish, he is going ahead with publishing, Karke, and they are recorded in the minutes.
Okay.
And I am not giving information, Karke. He has made a submission there. They are recorded in the minutes, and in that minutes only, as an order, they have said I should be summoned before their Karke. Then I went to RCS. I said, you take my letter. I will quit right now. You send anybody to KPID to attend to them. Then he said, no, don't get upset. I said, I am not upset. Then I talked to him, you don't, this one. Then I said, you send the CEO, you don't go, CEO is the why is issuing, I'll talk to him. Then next day I thought, let me go. Next day I went to the meeting, in the open meeting, I told again the same thing. In fact, he is a senior man, around 70 plus. I told him, this man, why is he lying here? You are recorded, unless what is recorded is lying. How can he say that when the High Court Chief Justice in front of so many people, he said, I can go ahead with that. He is asking the same question in the KPID meeting, in the previous meeting, that how I can go ahead. In spite of that, he has somehow brainwashed them. Now only they have realized, because ultimately it's almost like nearing 7 to 8 months now.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a single, except newspaper 284. He has given me these are the wrong debits. When I checked up, it is debit, money has gone from us. That 92 crores which has been transferred to loan accounts, around 36 crores, and details I have shared with him. I said it has been debited interest on KLD. Some deposit is there, they have debited that and credited to some other society's name. From there again they have transferred to Guru Sarvabhauma, and all together 92 crores they have transferred to various loans. Every details which he has asked, money has gone from us.
Okay.
So I said, unless you give the information and reconcile, it is impossible. They have used the medium of the bank to take your money as well as our money. If you say bank is a artificial person, it is not an entity like I am not paying or I am paying or anything. Tomorrow investor comes, he will not even allow you to come inside unless with the proof. If Krishnan has purchased 17 crore property, money has gone through the bank. If you say bank should pay, bank will not pay. So unless you identify each transaction which is permitted by you, which is not permitted, and see the debits and credits. Even 2015 we started checking all the deposits which are opened are fake deposits. Our own money they have opened. I have shared all the details with him. Like the property, I have shared the details. He has not come back till today. And that 2019-20, it came during the audit period. Our auditor insisted, because my expenditure get inflated by 36 crores. He said, you have to reverse. That he has written a nasty letter. Without authority, this, that and all that. And that newspaper, everybody needs sensation, and unfortunately that man retired as a DGM of the bank. He doesn't know banking. I have no hesitation in saying that. And everybody thinks he is also a retired DGM like me, he must be aware, but he is misleading them. Now I think people have realized, even the depositors and others, because nothing has happened for the last 8 months.
Yes.
8 to 10 months now, I think. Now some depositors had gone to his office and threatened him, they have gone to RCS and all. Then he came to me. Otherwise he used to never come. Yes. Any other questions on that?
Our window will be open for the insurance bank.
Huh?
Our insurance bank.
When
Third window.
Sir, there is no third. There will be only one window. The second one, because their auditor have to come and check. He has already landed for the second lot today. They will not accept a claim as and when people keep coming. We have put in the newspaper, we have sent SMS where numbers were valid, and where to the extent like addresses where it was rejected, we have sent letter also.
No, I received the letter, but it's after that.
But I sent some letter also, because here a franking machine is not there, he said. We prepared everything ready on Monday or Tuesday, it was to be said it. Then the stamp we had to bring people, we had to ask them to come in the morning 9 o'clock. Somehow they put, I think Tuesday or Wednesday it was delivered to them. If they have sent you today, I can't help it.
No, they have sent it, but it is late. I reached it late. So.
Sir,
Today itself. But they are not accepting today.
now they must have finished it.
No, when they are 4 o'clock, they will not accept.
Hey, auditors, we have to give them money. It is not that you give, I send it to DICGC Mumbai directly. Auditors have to verify. They are sitting there today, they may leave. That's what I was told. They came, they completed one lot. Now this lot they have come today. Today morning they have come. And you keep, every day people keep coming. Even last Saturday was the last Saturday. It's almost a week. Now you are coming today. And I don't think it has come today.
So it came and second actually.
Yeah, what is it? Anything you can tell me? It's too long for me to read now.
ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
I worked in defense organization during 2 wars. Even up to late night I was working there at 12 o'clock.
Hello, now you tell me what is your request?
I have made my request there.
What is that?
My deposit to be given back.
Everybody wants that.
No, I have served during
There
war
is no
time.
exemption or exception or
83, 84 running now. You
Most
want
of
me
them.
to collapse without money.
Unfortunately, RBI has made this.
I'll collapse without
You have
money.
to go
My
and
wife
deal
is
with
now
RBI.
in top.
I have all sympathy, but I am helpless.
You have got every power to recommend to RBI. You have been appointed by the government as a
Not by the
advisor.
government.
He has told everything. He does not have this.
I know
Because there
powers.
are 40,000 depositors like this, and you simply if
You will get the DAC came
He
after
is
5
trying to do
lakhs.
something.
I am also
Yes.
one of the all depositors.
No, fine, fine. Let us understand.
ಮೊದಲನೇ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಮೆಟ್ಲತ್ತವರು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ
You should understand by
ಎರಡನೇ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್
ಸೇರಿ
ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? We can understand, but still
ಮೊದಲನೇ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಎಲ್ಲ
I have been in defense organization during 2 wars. And worked late night.
They have no special consideration for this.
You can say to your department.
There is a RCS, they will not permit or
That is why I am submitting before the meeting, not as an individual.
Any other question of the
ಸರ್ ರಿವೈವಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ
ಇವತ್ತು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನು send you and you can go through that.
ಇದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. That will you will get the WhatsApp message. ನೀವು ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇದರೊಳಗೆ? ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ.
Going back to 10th January 2020, RBI in that moratorium they say in the interest of depositor.
It's always in the interest of
In the interest of depositor. So with the same intensity, interest in the depositor, from next day onwards, why not RBI deputed some 4 or 5 officers to sit here and take possession of the entire thing? They have even breathing
Sir,
time
this
to
is
do
India.
anything.
This is India. Even 10th January, they could impose with great difficulty, I was told.
Yeah, November it was known. That is another
October,
question.
November, it was known,
Why
they have
delayed
decided
for
that this one.
They have given room for committing
No,
more and
they have
more
given,
crimes.
see, like you are caught by the police, you will quote even Chief Minister's name, if you know him. They have used all that. Ultimately, I was told that the big team had gone along with they said within December, we will see that entire thing is set right.
That's right.
March
They have
31st
given
deadline,
moral
sir.
assurance
Huh?
also.
Sir, March 31st they have given deadline.
ಇಲ್ಲ 31st December.
ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
RBI permitted, they wanted up to March to set right. RBI said not possible ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ 31st December ತನಕ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 10th 2nd Januaryಗೆ ನೋಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 10th ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಫೈನಲ್ ದೇ ಪುಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಫುಟ್ ಡೌನ್, ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ತೊಗೊಳತ್ತಾರ ಅವತ್ತೇ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. They had a lot of time.
Even RBI may not be knowing this deep-rooted frauds.
They
But,
had only sense like
overall
top they have seen.
Overall
There is a
knowledge.
deep rooted ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು suspect ಮಾಡಿನ they have done this.
They've just seen the smoke.
Yes.
And they don't know what is
July,
about.
July 19 ಅಲ್ಲ Vimshak, just for looting the
Yes,
they have
yes.
done 19.
They have canvassed 200 crores.
Within 2-3 months it has
They
collapsed.
closed it.
By knowing that only they must have done all these things.
They were ultimately account balance keeps coming down.
Yeah, we did.
You need to fund that balances, so they have
All
done.
small deposits we pulled and put it in that.
They made it as a 20 lakhs minimum.
Then initially, oh, then,
Any more questions? We are hoping that your efforts will bear roads and.
My efforts and your efforts also should be.
Yes, sir, I know, sir.
All the message
Yeah.
we should carry outside, sir.
Try to tell the depositors, let them not believe rumor, nor that I can guarantee that the revival 100% will happen. It is like we'll make all efforts. And even RBI is positive, RCS also is positive. Then we'll see how best, like maybe political also. He has called me, in fact he had told me to come on. So he has telephoned itself.
Okay.
I just go and see him.
I take this opportunity to make the Thanksgiving a few words. Mr. Ashokan, he's been here for almost a year. And deep in our minds, we had no doubt that he was a thorough professional. But then we had no opportunity to have a face-to-face talk. And that has come today. At every step, I think he has illustrated it with a few examples, the problems he faced. The tall grass that had grown, the grass of corruption. He had to cut the grass to see what is the terrain. Then he knew the complexities that were there in the terrain also. At some point, he also mentioned that he felt a little unease, thinking that are people suspecting my integrity? Sir, from all of us, we definitely had concerns about the pace of things that were going, but definitely at no point of time we had even an iota of doubt about your intentions and your integrity. If at all, there is clarity, there may not be progress to the extent we desired, but if there is clarity, the whole credit goes to you. The thorough professional approach that you have followed, and it's not so easy because this is 1 in a million, what shall I say, event that happened. The scale of corruption and the variety of corruption, spread of corruption is 1 in a million. And maybe it was a great education for him and it was a pain also. So from our side, we have only one small request. It's like a borewell, when you dig a borewell, you come to know that water is there only when you go 300 feet. If you are 280 feet also, you will have despair. The other 20 feet needs to be covered. And we are very sure with the groundwork and the insights that you have had from your vast banking career and the insight into what and all went wrong here, I think if at all we are going to strike water, it is going to be under your leadership, stewardship. So from the Televanidarala Sangha side, we would like to thank you for sparing time and bringing out so much clarity in the various aspects that you have come across related to the fraud of the bank. Also, I would like to thank the Televanidarala Sangha for liaisoning with you to make this happen. The office bearers, Mr. Gurraj, Mr. Murthy, Mr. Suresh, and Satish. They have done their part. I only hope. One particular phrase comes to mind. There was a German philosopher who used to say, "It is difficult to find peace within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else." So, in the same way, if I draw a parallel, let's all not fool ourselves. If at all we are going to strike water, we need somebody like Mr. Ashokan leading. So the commander, the best commander, whether he ensures victory or not, he is going to take us the farthest. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
One more thing is, if any investors from your side,
Yes.
if you find, you can always approach me. Because they would like to hear more than what is on the website.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Spending some kind of knowledge.
Wow.